to the Big Smoke and Friends podcast.
Hello, everybody.
And Jacob's here, first time in a little while.
Yeah, dude, it's been a minute.
It's been a minute since you've been on. Should we get another lighter? There's a orange one on the counter. If you want to grab that, I'll talk to the people. Go for it. I mean, you don't have to. I'm just saying you're gonna sit here doing this till the end of. Oh, I actually just had it for a second. What? I'm gonna learn. Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling Clementine.
You were lost and
Gone
gone
forever. Darling Clementine. Did you ever watch Boomerang? Yeah. Do you remember like the shorts they would do? No, it was like one of the musical ones.
Yes, dude. Do you remember? What was those fucking animals? The multicolored ones that would ride around on the carts.
Oh, the Wacky Races?
No, not the Wacky Races, because that's like fucking Muttley and all that.
Yeah.
No.
Were they like car people?
No, they were animals.
They're
They were,
animals?
but they weren't animals. They were like fucking.
Like, what do you mean they're not animals?
They were
animals.
like just people dressed up in costumes, but they were doing a whole bunch of crazy shit in the background. Dude, I gotta look it up.
I don't remember this at all. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, also had that gorilla for a second.
That shit's true as fuck. My dad. We already told this story on here about my dad and his.
Selling a gorilla?
Yeah, fucking with the pawn shop gorilla. Way back in fucking like the 80s.
Yeah, the 80s. Good.
80s and Grapevine, baby.
Cocaine and monkeys, apparently. Oh, my darling Clementine. Wait, so what are you looking up?
I'm trying.
Boomerang?
Yeah, I'm trying to find like
Weird people in the background? I can't imagine that Google search right now. But I loved Boomerang. It had all the old shit. You also played Pokemon every once in a while. Like the OG Paladin and shit.
Yeah, man.
OG shit. Oh, Professor Oak. You know what I gotta say, though? Professor Oak totally fucking Ash's mom. Like, I'll be totally honest. Also,
Yeah.
the guy kind of looks like the motherfucker.
Yeah, I know, dude.
I'm pretty sure Professor Oak is actually Ash's dad.
He gave him
a
free fucking Pokemon.
He gave him a free Pikachu.
Like, here you go,
Here's
lad.
the most OP Pikachu of all time. And, like, you know what's even weird, though? He got railed by a Raichu. Pikachu.
Mm-hmm.
And he had to contemplate, did he want to evolve or not? There's, like, a whole, like, existential crisis.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Man, I'm fucking just beaming on this thing now. Like, I am so fucking crossed at finding this.
What? You're not gonna
Dude,
find it.
I'm gonna find it.
What, like, describe what you're looking for.
They were, like, fucking fuzzy costumes.
Okay.
One was
Wait.
an elephant. And
Were
the
they like
other-
actual people?
Yes.
Like they were like people dressed in
The
these.
costumes. Yes.
Yeah.
What the fuck were those, man?
Weren't they like Boomerang characters? Disney cards?
I think so.
Do like Boomerang transition like between commercials?
I just tried that. Nothing showed up.
Or Boomerang like shorts maybe. Because I think they had some like sing-along ones too, didn't they?
Yeah. Because they had a ton of them.
I know.
So fucking
Do
many.
real people. Boomerang shorts, real people.
Oh man, I'm like even like just scrolling the images, just trying to find like one fucking thing of them.
You know what they had on there that I really loved?
What?
A pup named Scooby Doo.
Dude, bro, that show went hard when I was younger.
I know. Every time I would be totally honest, bro. I would not.
One of my favorite episodes was the Scooby Doo factory when they went to the.
Yeah, that one was pretty fucking cool.
That shit was tight.
Because like during the day, Cartoon Network turns into just Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I have no issues with that. But for between like 12 to like 3 o'clock until when you're out of school, basically, it's like Tom and Jerry, Looney Tunes, or maybe Dexter's Laboratory or something.
Yeah.
or something, some old cartoon. But then Boomerang was like the actual old like OG cartoons that just don't get aired anymore, like Dexter's Laboratory. What else? Fucking. They had like Yogi Bear on there too. Fucking Powerpuff Girls, like a bunch of like the old '90s Cartoon Network stuff. Like Samurai Jack was on there, and then it's just it was always playing that shit too.
Damn, bro, I'm fucking
You're not
going crazy, dude.
You're going fucking nuts. They've never existed.
Yeah, it's one of those fucking things, man.
It's like a goddamn
it's
Mandela effect. It's gonna be like the Bernstein Bears.
Literally for me.
Berenstein
right
Bears.
No, I know.
They never existed in the first place. It's just bears. Jesus, you can't. See, this is the one thing. You just get in these rabbit holes, Jacob. You can never get out of it. And I'm trying to like draw you out of it, but you were just sucked in.
I'm in it, bro. I'm in there, dog. I'm in there.
I'm trying to get you out, Jacob. It's okay if you don't remember the fucking little.
I'm in there, dog. I'm in there, dog.
I'm in there, dog. What the fuck was that?
I'm in there. You not seen Key and Peele?
Yo, yeah.
I'm in there, dog.
Yeah,
I'm in there, dog. I'm in there, dog.
Did you find it?
I found it. Those motherfuckers were called the banana splits.
The banana splits.
Yes, my boy. Yes.
Let me hear some banana splits.
Hold on.
Did you just find the image? Now you gotta like look up the video.
Fuck you.
Oh my god, you're so fucking excited about it.
I told your ass, man. I told you, dude. It was a fucking, it was Rudolph. It was like a fucking lion, an elephant, a dog, and a fucking orangutan. Okay? And they're called the banana splits. I'm not fucking crazy.
I'm not doubting you.
Dude, I found them.
The bananas.
You remember they drove around those fucking little cars?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. I remember now. Look at that. They're racing. It's a racetrack. Someone paid a lot of money for that.
Dude. Fuck yeah, they did. Man, that shit was fucking insane. Like, what the fuck were we watching when we were growing up? Like, I remember George Lopez in the morning.
Oh, dude. 3 o'clock in the morning?
Right.
Yeah. When you stayed up late enough to watch George Lopez, that was always nice. Dude, it's like Friday night. You're up late. It was probably like a pizza night or something. You're staying up late because you were playing video games with the boys, and now it's time to go to bed, and you're just not that ready. Low, right, no,
dude, this shit was funny as
I
fuck.
dude, I love George.
George Lopez up on a trampoline.
George Lopez, hilarious. The most hilarious Mexican man to ever exist.
We were talking about like Toonami earlier. That shit was
Oh
hard.
yeah, that shit was hard too. Staying up till midnight to watch anime.
Yes, man. Enemy and fucking random ass weird Adult Swim. But Robot Chicken was the shit.
Oh, Robot Chicken was the shit. I fucking loved like the Robot Chicken Star Wars episodes. Those are like legendary.
Go fuck.
Stormtrooper. Oh, fuck yourself. And then the what's up?
My lord.
Stormtrooper.
Can you believe I lost my fucking luggage on the way?
Oh great, I'm right under the van.
Oh great. And some fucking idiot bolted it to the floor. This is fucking great.
No, the little guy's like trying to get the clothes in the bag.
He's like, with your staff of Ra, we took there.
and then he just knocks the vent down.
He's
like, for fuck's sake.
Like, reach up there with your staff of Ra. You're talking to him. That shit was so fucking funny.
Wait, do you ever watch the videos of the people, like when Vader shows up for the first time on the Death Star? People have been doing it to like different music.
Yeah.
And they're like something like.
I've had it to the Katy Perry. I don't think that's Katy Perry, but fuck it. I don't know.
No, there's one that's just like an old like 80s like.
I know
love
one was
song.
like Getting Sexy Back.
Yeah, I'm bringing sexy back.
Oh man.
is another show that made fun of Star Wars pretty fucking well.
Family Guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say Family Guy really actually did a good job.
Yeah, Family Guy had a good Star Wars one. And then of course, you can't, if you're talking about like parody stuff, you can't forget like Spaceballs, man.
Oh, Spaceballs was the
Comb the desert, man. We ain't found shit. And they got a pick, bro. That shit is so fucking funny.
The Schwartz.
The Schwartz.
My
Schwartz is bigger than your Schwartz. Oh shit.
I'm on a fucking. We've been jammed.
Boysenberry.
Lone Star.
Or the Star Wars one when his fucking lightsaber fucking goes flaccid.
Yeah, no, dude, nothing's better than fucking plaid. They went plaid. I'm on a ship full of assholes.
I'm on a ship full of assholes. Ho!
You know what's even crazier too?
Ho!
Because you know how they make fun of like the merchandising. I don't know if it's like if they made a second Spaceballs or it was like just in the original, but they had like the Yoda, and then they were making fun of the fact that they can't. They have all this merchandising that they can't sell because that was Star Wars' one caveat to them making fun of them.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to sell merchandise.
Yeah, you're not allowed to sell merchandise.
Because the thing, because people get confused.
Mm-hmm. And it'd be funny as fuck, like, hey, this is Darth Vader, and then you just show him a fucking, Darth helmet. Yeah, you show him Darth helmet. Like, oh my god. No, man.
I forgot. You always forget about Spaceballs.
Yeah, man. Spaceballs is funny as fuck.
Oh, nice. You know what's one of my favorite scenes is the alien, like the chest popper coming out and he's like, hello, my honey. Hello, my hometown. Meow. They're like, I will have what he's not having. I will not have what he's having.
Like, what the fuck?
That's honestly, and you can't even talk about too, like, fuck. You know what's crazy too? Like we were watching Dragon Ball Z earlier, getting stoned, getting hyped for the podcast.
Indeed.
And how great are parody series for that? Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Fucking Dragon Ball Z Abridged
is like I think somewhat better than the fucking original anime for sure. Dialogue wise, there are many times where I'm like, Dragon Ball Z Abridged is better.
Pow!
It's better.
Like
better.
Seeing
and it adds things too, like the whole Nail talking to him.
Yeah, I think that was
throughout the entire series.
Cell, that when he kicked fucking Gohan in the face.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
little bitch. That shit's funny as fuck. Yeah, you little bitch. Poof.
Dude, Cell was better in Abridged than he was in the original.
What the fuck?
Or he's like supposed to have to philistine to fucking Goku.
Why is your head shaped like a dick?
Dude, and like because that's the thing too, like. When they went like Gohan or like where Goku goes Super Saiyan for the first time, he's super serious but like 100% silly at the same time.
Yeah.
And blows him up. I'm like, what the fuck?
Poof.
I'm like, it haunts me to this day.
It's so fucking funny.
It's so fucking creepy, but funny at the same time.
Boom.
Ooh. How they make fun of that.
Or when Krillin gets blown. Fucking.
Oh, do you know what's even funnier too when they make fun of how like they die so many times? They're like, oh, I died one more time, we get ice cream.
Okay. Fucking Yamcha, go die already.
Oh yeah, he'll die already.
Every time I see Yamcha on the screen, even when he's dead already, he's like, go die again. Go die again. Go die.
I can't even believe it. And that's the thing too, is like, you know what's really weird? And how like Vegeta just stole that.
You know what's funny as fuck? Pretty much like when Piccolo returns.
Yeah.
Like after Goku pretty much comes into the scene, Vegeta straight up disappears in fucking the earlier season.
Yeah.
I was like, where the fuck did he go?
Snowing dead.
He's just jerking off behind the fucking mountain. Yeah, he's like, kill me again, little fucking Namek boy. He's like, Namek boy, I need you to fucking stab me in the heart 5 times.
Yeah, I need you to put your hands through my hole in my chest. Yeah, what a shitty plan too. It's just,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have this guy who hates me shoot me point blank in the fucking stomach, and then I'm gonna have the thing whose race I help eradicate fucking heal me. Like, what? That motherfucker was stalling too. He wasn't gonna give him immortal life. He's gonna sit there and wait and be like, "Come on, die, die, die."
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you,
But you're the fucking
nuts, little bitch.
dumbass bitch.
What a
And then
dumbass, fucking
fucking-
haired ass bitch.
We were talking, and then we were also getting involved with Starfield too, because that game was
Yes.
fucking
It's space fallout.
literally. But like the fact you can build your ship is cool as fuck.
Yeah, I want to make a fleet. I want to be an admiral in a fucking space battle. Where, like, you go over there, and you go over there, and then you blast them there, and then they're all dead.
Yeah, yeah.
That'd be
Now,
kind
like,
of boring as shit.
That's
too.
kind of what I hope like one of the main factions. Like I feel like that's what their stories are kind of be.
I do want like the space combat too. I was thinking about like between ships, not to be like a flight simulator thing, you know?
Yeah.
Where you're just like in like a dogfight. I really want if it's like a big enough ship, like you have to like turn it to like get it to shoot. You know, like an actual ship.
Yeah. So like I was thinking the same thing. Like all my
Like
guns
different
and
ships
shit.
have different
Yeah, my
mechanics.
guns shouldn't be all forward. If I have a crew of like fucking 8 people or some shit,
Yeah.
I want them in turrets or fixing shit.
Or like drone or
yeah,
like fighters or
take
something.
I've been playing like Outer Worlds, right? And,
Yeah.
you go and recruit all these people, but they don't really do too much around the ship other than like normal.
Like maintenance or something.
Yeah, and they're just animations. They're
Ah,
not
okay,
like actually
okay.
doing anything. Like take Pavardi for example. She's one of the companions you get, one of the first ones you ever get.
Yeah.
She's the engineer of your ship, but she doesn't really do much, because you don't fly your ship really. There's not a point for her. But I'm saying, like, if I recruit a couple engineers, I want my shields and my fucking engines to be able to take a little bit more damage or last a little bit longer.
Okay. Yeah.
That way, or
Mhm.
or if I get boarded, I have the ability to either like say, this is just far fetching because I doubt they're gonna have this type of thought
Yeah,
process.
this is
But like say like I board somebody or
Yeah,
they
yeah.
board me.
Yeah.
I have a bounty on my head or something, and they're
Yeah.
gonna come kill me.
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
Say I can distract them long enough with talking until my engineer can fix my fucking engines,
Mm.
and then I can be like, later, fuck nut, and then leave,
Please.
and then dip out. But like
Yeah.
that's just the theoretical thing of like saying because it showed that components on your ship could get damaged.
Yeah.
And that you could damage other people's ships in order to make them, dead in the water, like it
Yeah,
showed
so
that
you
one
can
ship, so
board
you can board them. And I'm like, well, if they can do that, what's stopping them from doing that to me?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Because it's a thought process. And then on top of that, it showed a little bit of what I saw.
Sorry.
So when they were fighting, one ship went this way, when 2 lasers went that way.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, if I'm flying a freighter or something,
Yeah.
like, it makes me wonder too, like, are armaments going to have an impact on your ship in general? Like, considering that you can have, like, a heavy ship or, like, a large ship that'll be
Yeah.
slower to turn and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's like if I'm going to be a little smuggler or some shit, I'm going to have to, think about my type of turrets and shit and
Yeah.
how I stack and build my ship.
Yeah. Exactly.
So that way, if I do get into the dogfights, I'm either able to flee
Mhm.
or I'm able to at least,
Fight back.
defend myself in a manner that doesn't make me look like I'm out for fucking blood. Like, there's differences between, like, being a pirate and hunting
Yeah.
hunting random ships that come in.
Yeah.
Because, like, a pirate, you can just have, like, your regular starting ship and just
Yeah.
go fucking hack people, take all their fucking cargo and money, and then leave the ship floating out in the outer space.
Mhm.
But a smuggler, I'm gonna, and the fact that it showed us him kidnapping a ship and stealing it and being able to, like, sell it,
Yeah. That was cool.
that's cool as fuck, because that also limits the pact of, like, oh, I can be literally a Grand Theft Auto
You know, that's
stealer.
weird is too, because they kept showing like the fact of the and they showed it a bit off like what's like when we were watching that factions video.
Mhm.
It did show off some of like the city type area, like the civilization and blah. Blah,
Yeah, that was pretty neat to look at, too.
And but like most of the time they were showing like the fact that you can like land in the middle of nowhere and collect do like a No Man's Sky or like Minecraft type shit.
Land, build your settlement or whatever.
Yeah, but like
And then, but there's
okay, so if I
enemies and
steal a ship, where the fuck am I going? How do I sell it? I mean, they didn't show off any of like
no,
the.
they didn't show that off, which makes me think that there's going to be either
Or like what happens when you get like caught with a stolen ship. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's something that like considering that they showed some of the policing factions of the area with the United Colony or whatever.
Yeah, like the few main factions.
Yeah, it seems like they're going to be the military police force of the area. Yeah. So it feels like if you are a part of them, you might get away with it. Or, like, say, like, you're high up in the level, you can bullshit your way. Like, oh, I'm a Thane of fucking Whiterun, kiss my dick. You know, like, I'll kill this man in the streets in cold blood, look at this guard, stare right in his soul and tell him I'm a Thane and he can't touch me. Like, what is he gonna do? Oh, my apologies, my Thane. Like, yeah, I know. That's what they say, literally, in Skyrim.
Well, yeah.
Like, you can, when you become a Thane in Skyrim, you can straight up kill anybody in the fucking hold, basically. Okay. And when a guard comes up and is like, if they're not, like, actively, like, trying to kill you, they'll be like, hey, you've committed crimes against Skyrim, blah, 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 blah.
yeah, halt, you've broken the law.
Yeah, and you're like, I'm a Thane, the Jarl allows me to do whatever the fuck I want, and the guard will be like, we'll look the other way this time, and you'll be like, okay, stab another motherfucker, and he just turns around, and you're like, I'm a Thane.
It's like, well, let this go this time.
Yeah, like, it works way too easily. Mm-hmm. Like, I killed a bunch of guards in Morthal, and I ran away, and then I came back an hour later, and then they were just like, blah, 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 and I was like, yeah, well, I'm a part of the Thieves Guild, here's 400 gold, dipshit.
Go away.
I killed half the fucking guards in the town.
Jesus.
For shits and giggles, but, like, it's just random shit like that. Like, I imagine, or, think about it this way.
Okay.
Say you're building an outpost. Mm-hmm. What stops you then from building multiple landing pads?
Oh, so you steal multiple ships?
Because, like, imagine they talk about getting ships registered.
Mm-hmm. So you can own multiple.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Can you? Like, that's
so, I imagine they'll probably have a space. They already showed the spaceport.
Fleet?
Yeah, they showed the spaceport.
Yeah.
So they showed a place where you're able to land in a spaceport and swap ships.
And like, could I also do like, say like,
but my thing
when
is,
you have like an outpost, you know, like I saw something that looked like mining.
Yeah.
So maybe there's like you can collect resources from your outpost. That's not just for building shit. Like you can sell it.
Yeah.
So can I like send some motherfucker if I have an extra ship? I send some like NPC motherfucker to get in that ship
with a smaller ship,
and
he can just transfer.
Go to the nearest settlement and sell it, and come back.
Literally a fucking little bunch.
Or
of
if I'm in trouble, I can call my fucking schmucks.
Yeah, or like if I have like
and give me backup.
Because it showed like if you're able to build your ship. And I have a small ship.
There's no clone army.
Yeah, there's no need for 8 people on my ship, but it would be a need if I had 3 fighters with me along with my cargo ship. You know, like you could straight up fuck them up. Like, and imagine being able to be like, hey, I need you to stay at this thing and just do this job while I'm doing that, or do this while I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Like.
You know what I mean? I really do.
I doubt there's going to be stuff like that, but the way that it kind of showed that the people were unassigned.
Make like a, okay, and I know that they're limited. Like I'm not gonna have like there's not gonna be like a skyscraper like size ship.
Yeah.
Like a capital like a Venator or something like from Star Wars or something.
That we'd probably get to own.
Yeah. Because and I get it. It's a video game. They have to design this. And it has to run on a fucking
here's another thing.
Box.
Here's another thing.
So
if they can show like a bunch of other like little ships on the area,
yeah.
What's can I have like and if I have like a big ship, can I have a small fighter?
I just really do because if you can like use NPCs,
that's what I'm saying.
To manage,
it's like if
a settlement or ships, I should be able to be like, especially if I'm like a pirate dude, I want to be able to like. Attack a ship and then call like 3 other people to come
Think about it this way. Think about it this way. You're a pirate.
Yeah.
All your cannons are deemed to board people.
Yeah.
So you take your big ship out.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, let me get in my small fighter I have in the cargo bay, along with my NPCs who are already following me.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then it's 4 fighters, and all you have to do is tell whoever's in the main ship to just target the big one, and then you just all.
Yeah, that's the thing too. They never showed off like a fighter-sized ship. They're all like pretty much like.
Yeah, the bigger one you get is the starting one. It's like a medium-sized ship, and that was a small one to them.
Yeah.
But then again, like we don't know how they perform yet either. So like that smaller ship that's decently sized
Yeah.
could be like.
I'm sure there's gonna be like a fighter.
And the
like,
way that you
jet
build
looking,
it-
like ship.
Yeah, like what's stopping you from straight up building a thin line with 2 laser guns at a cockpit? Nothing.
Yeah, true, you got a point.
You know.
You can make a fighter probably.
Yeah, and it's like or it's like if you can build ships, what stops you from making like a detachable cockpit?
True. Yeah, I guess. I don't know if you can do that or not.
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. Is like there's a lot of things that
It
I'm like
depends on
I'm
what
so fucking interested in it because it looks so cool.
Well, we won't know. When does it come out? September or something?
Yeah, I think something like that. But it's like
September, 20th
there's
or
just so
something?
much like interesting things about it. It's like when they say that there's gonna be like no ground vehicles, but then random art pops up showing cars and stuff.
Well, maybe in the cities and stuff there'll be cars. That just
Maybe.
makes sense. Basic infrastructure.
Yeah, like
not everybody's
looking-
fucking walking around.
Yeah. But I'm like thinking, the way that they looked, it looked like more like a rover, and I'm like, I would be more inclined to upgrade my ship size if I could store a vehicle inside of it,
Well,
or
imagine
more
even if you
cargo
can't-
in general. Like,
or
I
maybe
get
if you
it,
can't
but-
do that, maybe you'll be able to pick it up like the ship.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like just like just fly around with a fucking stolen Jeep.
Yeah.
Attached to your
Yeah, like you could just take it and leave with it or something like that. Because I wouldn't mind that either.
Yeah.
Or if anything, like a motorcycle or something. Because
Yeah.
like even games that run on PC right now, like
Or
take,
even like fucking like certain planets have like animals that you can mount.
take that one game right now, Star Citizen.
Yeah.
That game has so many fucking ground vehicles as big as the starships, right?
Yeah.
And it's like I hate to be that type of person, but if you're gonna have the big worlds that you want people to interact with and explore,
Yeah.
I would rather you kind of focus on a broad spectrum of already pre-made ships
Yeah.
and some ground vehicles rather than having us build a bunch of random shaped ships. Like I'm saying, it's cool. It was cool as shit.
But you saw Voltron.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's cool as shit to see like the robot Voltron made with the
Yeah.
ships. Like that was cool as fuck and funny. But like at the same time, who in the fuck is gonna use that in the actual game?
Well, here's the thing. I guess they're expecting you to want to build multiple ships.
Yeah, but I'm
Or to fuck
saying
around with it a lot.
that's the thing though. That's the thing. Is it's like
You also got to think about it, dude. Like,
Why
what you're
would I
asking for is
waste
also
money?
like, yeah,
resources
not
on that though.
easy to do.
Yeah, but
You gotta
building.
think about like all of this is like 3D modeled, animated, blah blah blah. All the, whatever goes into like video. I don't know anything about making video games, but I'm just saying like maybe this was something that was doable.
No, that's-
like a ship, like custom, like a fuck ton of ship customization.
Yeah.
Was more, like actually possible to do than to like make it like full 1,000 planets that are completely.
That's
traversable.
another thing too. It's like
And-
if you're thinking about the 1,000 planets in that aspect, it's like people. I hate saying it too because like people want more, but you could get away with 20 to 30 planets and still focus time on.
Other shit, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like imagine this, right?
Am I gonna go to every
Instead
1,000
of-
planet? No, I'm not. I'm probably not. I'm probably gonna get bored.
Yeah, but it's like imagine all of this open space in these 20 to
Yeah.
30 different planets,
Yeah.
and you have a car to go like like. I'm
That's
saying
what you gotta
it's
think about too. Like
goofy.
how much of this shit
People
is gonna,
find enjoyment in doing stupid shit,
You know what?
and especially if you can drive off a
Yeah.
cliff with your car and blow yourself up randomly.
Yeah.
That shit's funny
You
as
know
fuck.
what you gotta think about this too? This is just the base game coming out. Like some of this shit that I think they're talking about might be like not at launch.
Yeah.
That's
like,
where like I think a lot of people like, cause that's how game companies get away with saying like, oh, our game's gonna have this after launch. Like, and they don't say that until after it launches.
No, they said that Starfield's gonna come. Pretty much everything that you see is how it is now.
Yeah.
Because
So I'm
Starfield's been
just-
working on for a while, but like
Well, you gotta think about it. Okay, then here,
It's-
if I'm gonna put a more positive spin on it.
it's-
You gotta think about like when they release the game, and everybody starts bitching and moaning about what it doesn't have.
Mhm.
Then they're gonna start adding it in with DLC
Yeah, exactly.
or updates. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe they will add in you can build a fucking Jeep or like a little Rover or motorcycle or something.
Like No Man's Sky did.
Yeah, exactly. Like added in the mechs and the fucking other shit and like the better ship customization or like the better like world generation stuff like that. That's what I think. Like a lot, and that's my worry too. Is it's gonna be like a No Man's Sky situation. It's gonna like have all this hype and like everyone's gonna talking about it, and then we're gonna finally get it, and it's not gonna be what they fucking said it was.
Yeah, it's not gonna be anything like they said it was at all.
And people are gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
And that's the thing too. I'm only gonna be like, I'm really hopeful. Partly because isn't it gonna be like Game Pass day one?
Yes.
So like, okay, cool. It's gonna be on Game Pass. At least
And it's like,
I don't have to pay $60.
well, the thing is, like, the concept art even shows fucking land vehicles in it, you know, like actual.
Well, not everything in the
rovers.
concept art makes it onto the screen, dude.
Mhm.
So that's what I'm saying. Maybe they're gonna add it in.
Yeah, and it's so weird to see like tired
maybe it's-
vehicles because there's like a robot right here.
And that's the thing too. Maybe it's there. It's just we're not gonna be able to own it.
Yeah, which is like, I would be fine with that. I'd be fine with
Like
having.
when you
a,
go to like the
rent
city,
one or
there's
something.
gonna be a car you can drive.
Yeah.
It's just you're not gonna be able to like buy or make a
Or-
car.
Or, and I'd be fine even if they're like, yo, we're giving you the option to build a motorcycle.
And you
later
never
on.
know what. I mean, it already got delayed. You don't ever know what they're fucking working on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Or even what they're willing to talk. I mean, that's the thing about like these fucking showcases.
And we don't know how long ago they showcase like these gameplay clips were taken.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. Is like maybe they showed off the game and everyone's like bitching. Why can't I make like a rover? Blah blah blah. And they're like, all right, how can we fucking add this in before launch?
And you know, like, I hate being that type of person, but it feels weird to talk about such exploration as it being so big,
Yeah.
and including flying vehicles, but
Yeah.
for you to completely skip over land vehicles again in another open world video game,
Yeah.
like
You know what?
had-
Something else my worry
you had
is
your chance
too.
in
Like the
Fallout
only
4.
way.
the fact that people in Fallout 4 right now, mods, have
Yeah.
modded in kind of like some shitty vehicles, but still vehicles that
Yeah.
work, and
Well, you're also surrounded in Fallout. You're also surrounded by cars.
Yeah.
That if you shoot
it's
enough
like-
will blow up. So that means that you think they kind of
and
work.
they even so there's a one mod that was done really well, and it's the Lone Wanderer motorcycle,
Oh.
and it's a motorcycle that you can ride around on the thing, and it gets you a little bit faster, you know. And It's
Yeah.
like a modder was able to do that with some time. It's like, yeah, it's buggy and shit.
Oh shit! Yeah, I can't imagine that like the screen moving that fast too.
It's fine. It works
and, like
fine.
the world generation too with it.
The world generation is kind of weird with it every once in a while.
So like randomly a death claw just spawn right in
no,
front of you.
no, no,
and
no, no, no.
whack
Like
you.
sometimes trees will just pop in randomly.
Oh, okay.
You know, because like the game's not.
Meant to have a moving vehicle.
Yeah, they didn't think that you would be moving at that speed.
Yeah.
Like the render doesn't render it properly.
Yeah,
And it's like, yeah, 100% you could have 1,000% done it
Yeah.
either way. All you would have had to do is just change the way the game kind of loads with
Yeah,
vehicles.
exactly.
And it's like, or if anything, you could have included them into fast travel in some aspect,
Yeah.
but you didn't. And it's like you've had all these games where open world has been a big deal, and you've had all this time
Yeah.
to work on vehicles.
Yeah.
And the fact that like a PC game
yeah.
that is currently, you know, all about doing what this game is all about, and is
Yeah.
already having vehicles in it, when they have the world is like stationary and static. So that means if somebody logs out in their ship in the middle of space on one server,
Yeah.
it's still going to be there when they log back in,
Yeah.
and their character will still be there. That's how Star Citizen is playing right now.
Okay.
Like, and they're looking to start like being able to like give players bases and shit.
Mm.
So it's like, if they're able to do that on the PC, you should be stepping up a little bit more with
Yeah.
your aspects. Because I get the whole thing of like, you know, don't anticipate too much, but that's, you know, what that's
I mean,
what
you should be
Scott-
shooting for the moon.
yeah, that's well, look what happened with Cyberpunk. To be
Yeah.
honest, it was shit when it came out. People bitched at it,
Oh
bitched
my
at it, and then
God,
they
yeah.
fixed it, and now it's really fucking fun. And now
Yeah.
when Phantom Liberty comes out, it's getting another complete rework.
Wow.
Again, to completely changing the combat. You're now when Phantom Liberty comes out,
Yeah.
you're able to get cyber psychosis.
Oh.
Yeah,
Shit.
so like you have to watch your
Uh,
cybernetics now,
Wow.
and it's gonna
What happens
completely
if
play
you
the,
get? What if you get psychosis?
it'll fuck you up. You'll like lose health, make you go insane.
Can you get rid of it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Like I don't know yet. They haven't said much about it, but they did confirm cyber psychosis was coming. and like shit like that. It's like that's a canon thing that you've improved on.
Yeah.
That's talked about. Should be no damn reason there's no vehicles in space. Like, get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah, you're
like,
in
I
a fucking
hate
spaceship.
Yeah, like I hate games that play that off. Like, don't get me wrong, Outer Worlds, there's no vehicles in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
They make it known. Like, they have little drones that carry fucking crates around for them and shit.
Yeah.
And the only real ships they got are fucking the starships and the push carts. They make that kind of known.
Yeah.
But it's like at the same time you have stuff like Fallout, where the cars are just all around you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
that.
Then you have games previous in the series that had drivable vehicles.
Yeah.
Like Fallout 2 had a drivable highwayman.
Yeah.
You could literally get in and drive around the race land with it. Like, yeah, it's a tabletop for that one, so you're looking above it, but at the same time, like,
it had cars.
you need to, And there's other games that are even, they kind of draw on a little bit more power than what more people like. Take what's that one shipbuilding game? Space Engineers.
Oh, fucking Space Engineers.
Think about Space Engineers. People,
so
that game is super buggy and broken.
Yeah.
Right? Like, but it's a lot of people have a lot of fun with it because it's exactly what people want out of it.
Yeah.
They build a fucking settlement, spaceships, go in outer space, hydrogen rockets, whatever.
Yeah.
But you can build your cars there and drive those there.
Yeah. True.
Like, that's a fucking buggy as shit game that literally, like, can crash on you all the time, and all it is cubes and shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, come on, dog. Like, their shit has cars. And it's like, I get what you're saying for that you want to focus on, like, the world building and everything.
Yeah.
But don't be out here, telling people that your fucking game is, like, actually massively open world if I don't need a fucking car to get places. Like, I hate that shit. And, like, Fallout 4, it explains it with it being a wasteland. There's still cars everywhere, and it's not too bad because the settlements are all over the place, and you can fast travel.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if you're going to be talking about planet-sized locations, and, like, even if they're not, like, zones, I should still have, like, a little motorcycle or something.
Something you get from, like...
Little hover bike. Give me something.
Yeah.
Like, think about it. Just take the fucking mechanic from Subnautica's little Snow Fox and incorporate that in there.
Yeah.
Literally, that's it. That's all you have to do, and that would make people happy. Like, allow us to
little
throw...
motorbike.
Yeah,
or something.
that's it. That's all we would need.
Speeder.
And just show people, that, or even like a little cart, like a cart or something, something that can drive up a little ramp, get stored in, and then when I close the ramp, it's safe, Or, if my cargo gets blown out, I can, there's so much cool shit you can do that would be more, I guess, would bring you into the game, immersive. Than what a lot of other people would think too, because it's like, I get it, people want a lot of stuff, but even No Man's Sky has vehicles now. Yeah, they started without it.
Yeah,
and you know how they did it? They did it in a, I will say, like, because of the way No Man's Sky plays and the fact you can't like get big ships and fly big ships, but you can still own like freight, like massive like carriers and shit.
Yeah,
it's kind of like that. They let you go to a planet, you build your base up, and you can build a vehicle spawner. Or you can just drop a vehicle spawner. Or your ship can just drop the vehicle if you've already had one built.
Yeah.
Like, if you already have one built, stored in your, like, ship or whatever, I'm pretty sure you can just, like, drop it in. And it ranges from, like a big truck to a rover to, like, a motorcycle to, like, a one-wheel vehicle.
Yeah.
And a mech suit. I'm pretty sure they got a mech suit now.
Yeah, I saw the mech suit.
Yeah, and it's like they have all that shit, and you're sitting here telling me, you can't even give, you can't even have me a motorcycle. Come on now.
Maybe it's in there. I just don't want to reveal it.
Think about this: Skyrim had them out.
Yeah.
Even though the horses sucked in Skyrim, they still made it easy to climb up mountains.
Yeah.
And it's like, I know there's not the intentional way, but I still would enjoy it. Yeah. Exactly. It's my game choice to do what I want, so give me the ability to do so.
Yeah, I would have to say that like some worlds have like a mountain. Like, for sure. I mean, there's some like western ass looking town in one of those trailers. There's got to be like a little horse like thing that you can ride around on.
Yeah, it's like, or even if it's like the jetpack that they say that like, whatever.
I better like be able to fly around.
To actually like fly with it a little bit. You know, like I don't want to be just using it as a jump jet. You know.
Yeah, a little double jump type shit.
Yeah, where I just hold A and I hover in the air for a little bit and it makes me go a little faster. Some shit.
Or like it just puts me up higher.
Let me on a lower gravity planet. Let me actually use it
to fly around. Yeah.
Like I want if I want to scale a fucking 20-foot cliff.
Yeah.
That is 100%. I just need the upgrades in my jetpack to do so.
Yeah.
Like the fuel storage, whatnot.
Exactly.
Like that would be worthwhile, because then I wouldn't need a car if I could upgrade my flight capabilities with my jetpack. And that's kind of like what they were saying earlier, and I was kind of...
Yeah, they're saying that you were, like, using the jetpack to get around.
And, like, that makes me kind of nervous, too, because it's like the world doesn't seem like it's going to be big enough that you need a vehicle in it, and then it's not really truly open world, it's just zones.
Yeah. And
even then, it just is, like, one level. And it's like, I get it, there will be some areas that are, like, superly massive, but I'm like, I already expect them to know what you're going to do in that, and it's going to build a fucking base here.
Yeah, like you know, there's like...
And that's going to be kind of a little annoying, to be honest. Yeah. Like, if I go land on an area, and it's literally just barren, and it's like, oh yeah, perfect spot to build a base, but there's nothing else. Like, if I can land on the outskirts of town somewhere, see the town, like, a mile out, and I can walk distance to it, and then build my base out there, perfect, fine. I'm fine with that.
Okay. I mean, it just depends if the... Yeah, I mean,
that way I can pick up random missions that come in or some shit.
Yeah, I know what
you mean. And like, say you're a bounty hunter and you're building your base. I mean, you can't go really too far from a town. Like, you're not gonna get any bounties. Nobody's really reaching out unless you have like.
Yeah, unless you're just gonna like just sit in your fucking ship the whole time.
Yeah, waiting for a call or like preserving it. You gotta listen and wait for people. I imagine so.
Yeah, or you're just going from like town to town.
Or if there's gonna be like the spacer enemies. They're clearly going to be like the Raider faction.
Yeah.
They're clearly going to have bases, right?
Yeah.
I want, like, if it's a possibility for me to, like the settlements in Fallout 4, can I take over, like, a Raider base that's already built up and make it mine?
Maybe.
You know, like as a starting base, you know, and then just build
it's just like in Fallout 4, like when you like clear them out and put up as a signal, people will move there.
Yeah, and it's like if I can steal other ships too, you know, like can I stumble upon other ships too, like out in the world?
Yeah, maybe, too.
Like imagine, you know, you come across a Raider base.
It has a ship there, you can steal it.
Or you crack or the ability of my engine's getting shot.
Yeah.
Can I crash land? Because that would really possess the ability of actually having to traverse zones.
Well, you gotta think about it too, is just like, I don't know if you let it crash land, because then you crash, then you don't have a ship anymore.
That's what I'm saying, but it's like...
So I don't know if they would do anything like that to make you like permanently not have a ship for a little while.
Well, you could always repair it, right?
Yeah.
That's like the big thing.
Yeah.
The big thing is like you can always repair it, whatever happens. Right? I would totally like not say like, oh yeah, I'm stranded on a planet forever, because that's not true technically. Even in any sci-fi game or movie,
you've always been able to like
unless like your ship is fucking in 2 parts and completely fucked up. They always
and you never even know. They might just
like you saw Rocket in fucking Guardians of the Galaxy 2 just spraying his shit back together.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, come on, that'd be cool shit too. Like,
or even just like
give me a
maybe what you can like if you crash land, you die, and you just respawn.
Yeah, or you get picked up. You have the ability to call for help. Because that would be a good ability. And then like say like
it's like when you die in GTA, you just respawn.
Say the help lands, you can steal their shit.
Just gonna steal from everybody.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be dead in the water because I'm a little asshole. Then I'm gonna be a little asshole to people trying to save me.
Who's gonna attack an ambulance?
It's the perfect.
Pull over now.
They're like, wait, what? What the fuck you mean?
Or it's like, can I become like a space
Aren't you
police?
dying? Why are you attacking us?
It's like, wait, can I become space police? Can I pull over random people and be like, yo, this is the fucking...
This is the law.
Shit, I'm taking your shit.
Maybe they'll make
you
a
got
law, man.
Contraband in this motherfucker. Bang, 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 bang.
Sir, they just plant evidence.
Yeah,
like, sir, they had space weed.
They were armed and they had space weed.
They were armed. And a fucking crossbow in their hand. Look, he had a crossbow. Fucking shoot his ass.
There's like, you know, you just blow off one of their arms. He told you. He was armed.
He was armed. Now he's been disarmed.
De-armed. He's been de-armed.
He's been de-armed.
De-armed and derobed. I also want to know the rating.
What do you mean?
Um.
like the for like gore and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Probably mature.
It better be fucking mature, bro. Like, I gotta say, one little pet peeve I have about Starfield, or, Outer Worlds, is the ability to not fucking completely take everything from the people I kill. Like, it feels unsatisfying.
Oh, you can't like strip them down
Like
in Fallout.
Give me them boots, boy. Like, what is he gonna need them for? He's dead.
True. Yeah, not being able to take
And,
the
like,
armor.
You go from
weird.
like it was weird because like the last game Obsidian worked on was New Vegas, and you could still do that in New Vegas.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's weird when you go into somebody's inventory and you're thinking that, you know, like, I'm not gonna take their armor every fucking time. Like, I don't want your generic fucking shit.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's like, it's weird when I take it off of you. Sometimes when it spawns on them,
Yeah.
and then it doesn't come off your character. You're still wearing it. I'm like, what's this fucking dipshit just walking around with an extra set?
Yeah.
He's just like, I need these boots
It
for when I
breaks
go
my
out.
immersion.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, I totally
I
get
strip
what
him
you
down to
want
his skivvies.
and why Outer Worlds needed to be that, because I think if it's rating,
Yeah.
but straight up, like, if there's a game where I'm able to fucking blow somebody's head off or something, give me them shoes.
Give me that shit. Give me that shit.
Give me them shoes. Like, I'm sorry. And that gives me, not only that, but customization did not seem to be important.
Like on a character?
That kind of made me a little bit nervous. Because a lot of the
They didn't
stuff
really show it.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff showed really cool looking military armor and like military guys and like different faction armor.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all that's fucking pointless if you can't wear it. 100%. Like, I totally get, you know, like, usually when they do, like, gameplay details like that and they're just showing stuff, they usually make the main character, wear one set of armor.
Yeah.
For the purpose of showing you the character.
Yeah, exactly.
And I totally get that because they did that with almost every game trailer.
Yeah.
But the fact that they really didn't show... I was kind of expecting them to kind of show a shop or two. Because I want to see how that.
Yeah, I didn't see. Also, they show like the beginning of like what happens when you like look at something. Yeah,
they
no
showed
dialogue itself.
Yeah, they showed a ton of weapons too, and the weapons all look super super customizable. So it's like, what's the point of having some like weapon customizations if like I'm still the generic boy?
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
Like if I'm gonna have a sniper rifle,
Like
I want
that,
a
like-
stealthy suit of armor. I don't want red
Like
and white.
I think that like little spaceman uniform that you saw in like most of the trailers.
Just
I think that's either
start
because that's either like what you
like
spawn
the
in as
Fallout,
the jumpsuit.
the jumps.
That's either what you spawn in as.
Yeah.
Or is maybe you only need it for certain areas. Like a planet that doesn't have breathable air,
Yeah.
or it's like poisonous gas.
You
or
know,
something
that
like
would be something interesting too, because it showed the oxygen meter, and like that's interesting. That might be the reason why you can't go far from your ships on certain areas.
Yeah,
Because
maybe
some
that.
places might not be breathable,
Yeah.
and that's pretty interesting on its own, you know, because like imagine having to.
Well, they said some of these planets are gonna be barren too. Like you might go to a planet there is no civilization out there. It's just wilderness and maybe like resources that like a specific resource you need. So you're just gonna get out of your ship, mine that fucking resource, and get the fuck
make a
out of
little
there.
outpost, leave one of your dudes there to mine the fucking ship for eternity.
If you can do that.
Yeah. Well, it showed mining, and it's like, even if I can just set up an automated mine.
Yeah, maybe we'll just do
I'm
it.
fucked. Yeah, like a reskin Fallout factory, 76 factory.
Yeah,
That'd
yeah.
be pretty sweet.
Yeah,
Because
maybe. You
those
never know.
76 factories are pretty... 76 has a lot of very smart things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the being able to build anywhere, that's going to be a new feature. They already said that.
Yeah.
That's a great feature.
Yeah, no.
The factories, being able to, like, build a factory that permanently mines stuff over a certain amount of time,
Yeah.
perfect. Because that's actually very useful, you know, like, especially if you find a area that's hazardous, but super rich in resources that are
Yeah.
valuable.
Exactly.
Like I'm going for money, man. Like, I'm being
Yeah.
honest. I'm gonna be robbing the piss out of people. I'm gonna have my shit decked out. Like I'm gonna walk in on the final mission, and the dude is just gonna look at me and blink and die. Like I'm fucking.
What the fuck? This is like,
Yeah, I would be like, poison, fucking
fuck.
rip your legs off, fucking tased.
Tase. Why are we tasing? Why are we
Because
getting
I'm
tased?
gonna be malicious. I don't know.
You're gonna tase a fucking guy that's been
Tase a
ripped in half.
legless man. Yeah.
Wow.
Tase.
Tase a legless man.
You gonna take the robot, tell him to
ass.
drag him off. Like, go take him off somewhere.
Ugh, jeez.
See what it does.
You get them fucking banana split people motherfuckers in there.
Yeah. Be dancing over him.
Yeah.
Like, this is torment, motherfucker.
Carrying them away in the little cars.
This is your hell, bitch.
This is nightmare.
Nightmare. Just taste. But it's like, you know, I just hope, like,
What? What do you hope? What are your hopes
I
and dreams?
like the ability of being able to immerse myself. Like Fallout 70 or New Vegas. I mean,
Yeah.
the fact that like they had faction-specific armors and costumes
Yeah, and
that
when you
you
wore
could
it,
wear,
it
they
would,
wouldn't fuck with you
yeah.
was very interesting because like even in take Outer Worlds right now, they have a kind of an updated one, which
Yeah.
is really really fucking cool how they do it.
Yeah.
Everybody has like an ID card, right?
Yeah.
But you get this device that projects a hologram
oh.
of
Whatever ID you need.
card you need when you go into a restricted area. But you have to find the ID card first.
Yeah.
So like, you find the ID, like say the board members, right? They're all decked out in like super elite heavy armor and shit.
Yeah.
As soon as you walk in, the thing just immediately puts you in their blacked out armor and your companions.
Oh damn.
And it works by movement. So like if you're running or fighting in it, it'll
Yeah.
drain a lot faster. But if you stop and walk slowly and act like you belong,
Yeah.
it lasts a lot longer.
Mm.
And like so you have to think about what you're doing with
You
your
got
disguise.
like a real like stealthy mission type
Uh-huh.
deal.
And then it doesn't fully deactivate when it deactivates.
Yeah.
It just allows you to be seen.
Yeah.
And so
So it's ready
you
to
have
like,
to basically talk your way out. You're like, oh no, I'm allowed to be here, and then it'll just immediately reset.
okay. Alright.
Yeah, or you can lie, persuade, and be like, oh, I don't know, it's better. They're like the thing kind of like works on if they believe you or not.
Okay.
Allows you to reset it and shit.
Alright.
It's kind of cool. The way it works is pretty interesting. And I was like, I like the idea of wearing a disguise to get into certain places because
Yeah, being able to like stealthily and just like
that's
walk through.
that's a big deal too. And it's like, if I want to steal ships, I'm not gonna have a crew straight off the bat. I'm gonna get my starting ship, right? Whatever
Yeah,
bullshit.
you're gonna have to steal one by yourself.
Yeah, and it's like, can I be stealthy and stab people in the back, or am I gonna have to fight my way through the whole game?
Maybe, I don't know. Well, I guess it depends on your playstyle. You're gonna
Exactly
go
the
guns blazing,
Well,
or
then
stealthy.
that also limits your play style too, because like, I don't know, I didn't see really any melee weapons.
Yeah, I'm about to say too. I don't think there's gonna be like a melee build in this, like in like Fallout or
Which is
Skyrim.
Kind of annoying too.
Although I
because,
did
like,
see all these like little Japanese noir looking fucking like cyberpunk areas. Maybe there's gonna be a fucking katana you can get.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like the knife or something. I mean, it's like
And I didn't see like any
limits
no
your
possibility
playstyle.
for like, because you can like jump around and fly around and shit. I'm sure you can swing something. So maybe they just haven't shown them off yet because they don't want to like reveal every. Because like who knows? Maybe they're gonna have some weird, wacky fucking like space swords or.
yeah, cut somebody in half when you're making like because they already showed that.
Maybe
you
they're
can
gonna
make
have a
people float.
lightsaber.
Yeah, maybe they showed you could make people float and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I'd be cool to be able to like cut their arms off.
I'm sure you'd be able to get like a little combat knife or something.
Yeah.
And I think
And
I
then-
saw a video of some guy doing a melee, and it might have just been like a punch or something,
Yeah, that'd be still
or
something.
hitting them with their gun.
Yeah, a gun melee. I mean, still, then again, it's like how are the enemies going to react to that? Like because then that immediately limits your play style
Yeah.
from,
Brawler.
yeah, all suppressors go out the fucking window
Yeah.
unless you have something super powerful like a sniper rifle and from
Yeah.
distance, and even then you have to limit to a stealth sniper. That's
Yeah.
it. That's all you get at that
Yeah,
point,
yeah.
and then or you get a pistol, a gunslinger pistol guy, a shotgunner, or like heavy machine guns, right? Heavy weapons, rockets.
I do
and
love
shit.
me some heavy weapons.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that like those are bad and whatnot,
Yeah.
but I'm like, yo, it's supposed to be my choice,
Yeah, I
isn't
know.
it? That's what they've been
I'm
talking
sure you'll
about.
be able to like kind of like switch between shit all the
Yeah,
time.
and it's like I never go melee build, so I'm not really too.
I did for a
crossed
while.
about it.
I get into it. To be honest, I don't know why. Something about it. Like when I was in Fallout 4, I had after the Far Harbor DLC, they had that giant super sledge that was like toxic waste
Yeah,
barrel at the end of it.
yeah.
Oh, dude, I was running power. I'm just running through bases. Whack, whack, whack. I'm just like, yeah. I started making a melee build right then and there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just running in power. Nothing can kill me.
Yeah.
And I'm just running through whacking people.
Literally,
I fucking two-shotted a fucking Deathclaw with it once.
Outer Worlds, you can like blow people's limbs off and shit.
Yeah.
And cut their limbs off. Yeah, it's pretty sweet, and like they have melee builds, but they have like really cool, and like there's a whole aspect.
I mean,
of
maybe they'll
different
have like a
things.
separate like, cause they had like.
And I like having a melee build, or not. I just like having a melee weapon because I don't like when enemies run up on me and get close, and my
Yeah.
character is only doing this,
Yeah,
you know, before he can reload, before I can actually hurt them.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be able to like be like, oh, nope.
Well, usually like pistols, as long as it's like a pretty fast reload, as long as it reloads right when you're fucking hitting it, like the melee, it would reload.
Or take Fallout, for example. You can
Okay.
like shoot people's guns out of their hands and shit, or blow their hands off
Yeah.
and damage and wound them.
It's like I feel like the fucking
Yeah.
rarest fucking thing.
And it's like no, you can do it in bats once you upgrade your bats.
Oh
And
yeah.
you can do it in all the games. But and even in like Skyrim, they have a disarm spells and shouts.
Yeah.
So like in my eyes, I'm like, you know, give me the ability to be able to shoot people's weapons out of their hands, you know.
Yeah.
Because that also gives
would
me
be cool.
more of a play style of what I want to be. Like, because I want to be a gunslinger smuggler.
Oh, okay.
It's like I want to go
Well,
like
be Han Solo.
yeah, I want to be like have a laser pistol and fucking trench coat and cowboy hat and shit.
I'm sure you'll be able to do that.
Like kind of like Cad Bane. And if I can have a dual wield, that'd be even better. But I'm not too like I'm not too pushy about dual wield. But still, like being able to have the ability to be like, I like being able to charisma talk my way out of certain situations,
Yeah. No.
or if I'm badass enough, intimidate people. Because like, take Fallout and Skyrim and Outer Worlds.
Yeah.
Your armor matters on, and sometimes your companions matter on certain aspects on you. That's empty. Hold on, pause.
Oh,
for a
it's
second.
empty.
Yeah, let me go grab stuff.
Oh shit. Okay. My bad. Get down. No, Jimmy, no, you got hit. You got hit. You got in the fucking trash. Jack,
They got me. Oh no, but damn, it's not. So, Skyrim has it to where I know we've been talking for video games for a while, but this
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
is
that's
actually
okay.
very because they really do go into detail for a lot of these games, and people don't really notice it too well. Like
Well,
if you're wearing
super into video games,
yeah.
you are too.
and it's like
You gotta think about it that way.
yeah, well,
Some
I
people
watch a
just
lot of
don't
YouTube too, so it's like these videos pop up like hidden details you never notice in Skyrim or Fallout. Like for instance, in Skyrim, when you're wearing Daedric armor, you gain an immediate
Yeah.
15 points to intimidation
Ooh.
because it's a black and red armor made out of Daedric stuff
Yeah.
with thorns and spikes all fucking over it and shit.
Yeah.
And it gives you a passive. It doesn't even tell you that it does it. It just does it.
Yeah.
Like, because you wear the armor together.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter. You could be wearing, as long as you're wearing, I think, the helmet, it gives you it. Because the helmet's, like, the most intimidating factor.
Yeah.
But in Outer Worlds, if you take your robot companion with you, like the big boy,
Yeah.
he's a big hulking motherfucker.
Yeah.
He immediately adds 10 intimidation to you.
Oh, because
So-
you're like, I'll see my robot.
Yeah, and then like you'll see dialogue options pop up that you can pick, like regular things, and like
Yeah.
stuff will change and happen. Like some of the intimidation stuff, like I needed this stupid fucking woman to give me a key card,
Yeah.
and She did. She referred to me as the vice president of Sublight because I did a bunch of shit for them.
Oh shit.
Because I've been going around completing the whole game, you know. Doing a bunch of
Yeah.
other shit. And so I was like, yo, I'm gonna fucking tell your boss that you didn't give me my shit.
No.
She's like, please don't, please don't. And I'm like, Sam. I'm like, Sam, don't turn it to acid yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, it was just funny, you know.
Yeah. No, it's cool. Little hidden details. I mean, it does add, but adds appreciation of values when people put the time and effort into them.
And I like dialogue options, you know, that aren't far fetched.
Like, what do you mean? Like if you were in this situation, you could have done this.
Yes, like if I'm supposed to be using my intelligence check,
Yeah.
make sure I sound like I know what I'm
Smart.
doing. Yeah,
I
because
want 'em
Outer
to
Worlds
start
does it
dumb
really
shit.
well. I will say, like Outer Worlds, when you're talking to NPCs,
Yeah.
when you have certain aspects, it
Yeah.
really does put a spin on people. People are like, oh, you're actually kind of smart, you know, whatever this, and it'll give you more stuff. Like if you talk to people in certain ways,
Yeah.
they'll be like, oh man, while you're since you know how to do this, maybe you can actually save these people. I'll give you this key card, and then it unlocks a whole extra area that you wouldn't have got without having.
Okay.
the-
If you, like, it gives you certain like.
yeah, like you
pathways.
could have, like, of course, like more than likely either found a key card throughout the building
Yeah.
and or hacked the door or lockpicked the door, but it's not a necessity because some of these doors are like straight up way out of your fucking league on
Yeah.
purpose,
Yeah.
or they're locked straight up, sealed by key cards and all that anyway.
Yeah. Like it's not
And-
possible for you to open them.
Yeah, they're just not possible without the key card.
Yeah.
And so it's like it's interesting to be able to have that as options. Or when you come up and you like, if somebody like is bullshitting you because like a lot of the
Yeah.
people in the game bullshit you,
Yeah.
because that's how the game portrays everybody is pretty much as like a
Bullshit.
fucking dick. Like
Everybody's
you're
a
from
dick.
when you're born, you're in service to the board.
Oh
In
Jesus.
the Outer Worlds, like their whole story is fucked up.
Jesus.
And like you have to even pay a month, like every year on your thing a month.
Yeah.
You have to pay a part of your gravesite fees, so where you're gonna be buried after you die, so you could stay there. But once your payment's up, they come and dig up your bones.
What?
Yeah,
Oh
and
my God.
they'll lease it out to another person. Your gravesite's leased. That's how fucking.
What
that's
do
how
they
it
do with
is.
the bones?
They just fucking give them away. It doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and like human testing is just another day in the park there. It's crazy. Like it's
That's
absolutely like
nuts.
they really put a spin on like things and like you
I
can
know
treat
what
them
I
like the
understand.
dirty dog shit they are.
I don't
Like, you
wanna
could be
in
like-
this universe.
When they're bullshitting, you'd be like, you can just respond with, "And I give a fuck why."
And why?
Yeah, literally. Like when the board was talking to me, I was such a fucking smart ass. I was like, Can you
Yeah.
get on with the fucking point? And if they're long winded and shit, there's parts and breaks where you can be like, "Yo, I don't care.
Yeah.
Tell me what the fuck's up, like now."
Yeah.
Or you can be like, "Okay, I'm gonna go take care of whatever the fuck you're talking about later."
Yeah, exactly.
Or you can hang up phone calls too when you get summoned,
Mhm.
because you get like random phone calls on your computer and you be
Yeah.
like in conversation.
Be like, bitch.
Beep. Hang up.
Hang on.
Hey, there's just like a lot of stuff because and all your companions have like their own unique quests and all that. It's
Yeah.
interesting.
Oh my God. Oh man, so I'm awake. Sorry, it's been a long fucking week, dude. This work's been kicking my ass.
Feel your brother?
I'm just a little tired. A little wee wind. And on that note too, I think
Call it a note.
I'm gonna call this episode to a close. But yeah, no,
Some video game nerd shit for now.
yeah, no, Starfield, go buy it.
Yeah, that game looks really fucking
It looks
cool.
really cool.
You know, and it's,
And we also, we had a lot of nerd talk on this one,
Mhm.
which is fine. It's all good.
that could be a little nerdy episode.
A little nerd showcase.
Mhm.
You're such a nerd, Jake. Oh my god, you're such a nerd. Any final remarks, messages, or you got anything you want to plug?
Always be a pirate.
Always be a pirate. Be a scoundrel.
Be a scoundrel.
I'm Han Solo. I'm a scoundrel.
And if you can rob people and send them all in an escape pod, it's even better because it's funny
Yeah.
that way.
Yes. Alright, everybody. Thank you for listening. Thank you for coming. Goodbye. I gotta press this button.